students. Yesterday we have done till question number second of exercise 2.5. Today we will start question number third of this exercise. So question number third is factorize the following using appropriate identities. That means we have to factorize these terms with the help of appropriate identities. So appropriate identities, that means there is the three terms and we have to factorize this. So which form we in which identity there are three terms we have to find first. So there is the question number third first, 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. There is the three term and we know that by the identities, in identity which have three terms is a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square. So we have to factorize this expression in the term of a plus b square, because there is the 9x square, that means a square, 2ab that means 6xy, and b square that means y square. That these terms are not in this term of this formula. Now we have to convert it or make it the formulas form, then we will get the a plus b's whole square. So first term is a square, but there is the 9x square, so therefore we have to write 9x square plus 6xy plus y square. In the place of 9x square we can write 3x whole square, because 3 3s are 9 and x square means x square, plus, and last term is y square, which is in the form of b square. We did not have to change anything in this, so a square and b square is there, but in the middle term there is the 2ab and there is the 6xy. That means in this term we have to make 2. Okay, in the place of a we have to write 3x, that means 3x I written, and in the place of b I have to write y. Now solve this. 2 3s are 6xy, which is equal to 6xy. That means we converted this question in the form of this. So this expression is equal to a plus b's whole square, that means 3x plus y whole square, which is your answer. That means we have to convert first in the form of this, then thereafter we can write the answer is in the form of a plus b square. Similarly we can do question number second. So I am solving question number third, which is different. X square minus y square upon 100, the third question. So see which identity we have to use there. We know that a square minus b square equal to a plus b, a minus b, because there is the a square minus b square is in the term of the given question. So we have to do a is in the place of x square and b is in the place of y square upon 100, but there is the 100 which is not in the term of b square. So we have x square minus y square upon 100, then we will write it like x square minus y square upon, in the place of 100 we can easily write 10 square, because 10 into 10 100. Now x square minus y upon 10 whole square, because there is the square term is in the separate form, I written in the combination form. So y upon 10 is whole square. Now see this term is in the form of a square minus b square. Now we have to put the value of a plus b and a minus b, then x plus y upon 10, and next term will be x minus y upon 10, which is your answer is in the form of a plus b, a minus b. So question number first and third I have done. Question number second is your homework. Now question 4 we have to do expand each of the following using suitable identities. That means we have to expand these questions in with the help of suitable identities. So question number 4 first is x plus 2y plus 4z whole square. That means there is the a plus b plus c whole square. Which identity we have to use there? We have to use identity number 5. There is the a square, a plus b plus c whole square, or x plus y plus z whole square. We have there a square plus b square plus c square equal to 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. So we have to expand these terms in the form of this. So there, in the place of a there is x, in the place of b 2y, and in the place of c 4z. We have to put the value of a b c in the this expanded form. So I am writing there a equal to x, b equal to 2y, and c equal to 4z. In this, then x plus 2y plus 4z whole square equal to a square, that means x square, plus b square, that means 2y square, plus c square, that means 4z square, plus 2 into ab, that means a is x is in the place of a, multiply b, that means 2y plus 2bc, that means 2 into 2x, 2y into 4z, and then 2ca, that means 2 multiply by c, that means 4z, and is in the place of x is in the place of a. So I put all the values of a, b and c in this expression. Then what will be you get? You get, solve this, x square plus 2y square, that means 2 2 is 4 y square, plus 4z square, that means 4 2 4 4 is, we have to multiply 4 twicely, that means 4 4 is 16 z square, plus 2 into 2 4 xy, plus 2 into 2 4, and 4 4 is 16. We multiplied all the numerical term first, so 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16 yz, plus 4 2 is 8 and xz, which is your answer. That means we simplified that things in the term of this. So question number second, third and fourth are the similar. You have to solve this by your own. Question number second, third and fourth and fifth, which is your homework. Now question number 5. Again, in this questions question number 5, first we have to factorize this term. That means in this form question is given and we have to make it in the form of the previous question. Now 4x square plus 9y square plus 16z square, that means a square plus b square plus c square plus 12xy, that means 2ab minus 24yz minus 16xy. Now there is the two term is in minus sign, that means we have to make at least two term from these and these negative. Okay, but in commonly we have to see that y and y, both the places which are minus we have y, that means we have to make this term negative. Okay, now we have to put in the place of a square, that means a square, that means 4x square, so I can write this 2x square, 2 2 is 4 and x square, plus 9x square, 9y square. But I already told that in the place of y we have to put minus sign, so I can write 3y square, because in the minus we put minus in this place, so minus into minus, that means minus minus plus, minus will be convert already into plus, then 4z square, because 16x z square equal to 4z square, plus 12xy. Now we have to put in the form of 2 and ab, which is the term in the place of a. We in the place of a there is, we have to make the term minus 4y 4z square negative, because in this last two term we have zx and yz, that means z is in the common term in those term who are negative, so we make not the term b square negative, we make c square equal to negative. Then in the place of a we have to put multiply 2x, multiply in the place of b we have to put 3y. Okay, plus now 2bc, that means 2, what is the place what is the in the place of b, so we have to put multiply 3y, and in the place of c is there minus 4z. Okay, then thereafter plus 2ca, that means 2 into what is the in the place of c minus 4z, and in the place of a there is 2x. I written a in the place of a 2x, in the place of b 3y, and in the place of c minus 4z. I taken minus sign because I taken minus sign in the c because there is the term, last two term which are negative, and in both the places z were common, z is common, then we have to put the last term negative, then z is in the term of c, so I negative it c. Okay, now which is equal to what, a plus b plus c is whole square, that means in the place of a we have 2x, in the place of b we have 3y, and in the place of c we have plus sorry minus 4z, na, that means we put minus 4z whole square, which is your answer. So question number second is similar to this. We have to you have to solve by your own. If you face any difficulty then get back to me. Okay, from question number 6 we will do tomorrow.